So I'm assuming this tea break that we just took was for your Ask Yo Aunteas?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
here we go. mother
Look,
has
we
spoken.
We know. The queen
All
of
right.
decorum has spoken.
Honey.
Right.
What's
Be
our
gone for
visit?
1 week.
Ask
Your
Your aunties.
Oh man, I'm sweating tonight.
Oh man.
Oh,
Let's see. Okay, so this one is in honor of Pride Month. So again, Happy Pride. We probably haven't officially said it yet. Happy Pride. Happy Memorial
Happy
Day.
Pride,
'Cause
y'all.
this drops on Memorial Day. But
Mhm.
tomorrow,
it's
Happy
on
Pride,
and
bitch.
glitter
Oh.
sales go up 3,000%.
Honey,
As
Target
of
got a
tomorrow.
whole store gay shit now. And we'll talk about that too throughout this month, how we feel about just the capitalism about a lot of holidays. But question for the aunties. And we've kind of talked about this before, maybe like episode like 20 or something like that.
Yeah.
But it says, question for the aunties, should women be allowed in a gay men's leather bar? Not a gay club, but a leather bar. Seemed too much of this lately. This photo was taken, and so the community member sent a photo, and it says, this photo was taken in New York. The poster is a dear friend of mine of 30 plus years, and we are all about inclusion, but in capital letters, there is a line to draw here. And he just concludes it with that. So we have talked about just like women in gay bars, like straight women in gay bars and how we feel. But there's like gay bars, and then there's like gay leather bars.
Mhm.
And those are two kind of different levels of if we want to include the straight folk.
Gaiety.
Right. So how do you feel, especially in the photo that the community member sent, showed like the woman in the bar and like the phone was all bright and like the light and everything is on. And so, at a leather bar, it'd be dark and grungy in there on
For a
purpose.
reason. For
And
a
so
reason.
for a lot of the straight women being there, like, oh girl, what's this? What's happening over here? Is that a bit much? Like, we want to be inclusive, but is that too inclusive?
I mean, for me, I don't have a problem with it. I really don't give a flying fuck. I really genuinely don't.
Okay.
I'm at the bar to have a good time. As long as they ain't in my shit, I'm good. I'm good. Now, and this don't have to be about a woman. It's about anybody. If anyone is throwing off my energy, my vibe, I'm gonna have an issue with them. Period. Because there's been plenty of gay people who I've seen at the bar who've been doing the absolute most, and I just want to bop that skinny bitch on the head and be like, "Go do a line of coke outside, bitch. Go do something. Like get the fuck out of my face." Um, so honestly, it doesn't bother me. Like I said, I was in work meetings last week, and I took my coworkers to a gay leather bar after dinner,
Okay.
where they have like the penises on the TV and everything like
Yes.
that. And we closed the bitch down at 1:30 in the morning.
Wait a minute. Did you take your same boss that walked in on you in the bathroom to this to say?
He didn't go, but like 5 of the other ones did. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were they all women or were they mixed?
No, there was two women, and then 3 straight guys, and then 2 of us gay guys.
Ooh, so that's an interesting dynamic.
Come on,
Three straight
diversity.
guys in a leather gay bar.
Yeah. Absolutely. But we have been doing shots of Jameson and all sorts of stuff. So by the time we got there, oof.
Did one of the street men get lost?
Couldn't even see.
No. But they were surprised. They were surprised with all the dick on the screens, the monitors. They were like, "I saw so much penis."
It's like that's a nice dick, bro.
Yeah.
So how do you feel there?
I feel I have 2 thoughts. I feel like whoever's friend brought this person or went with this person to the leather bar, as queen of decorum as I am, they had an obligation to inform said friend about the rules and regulations of going into an estate of said bar. Yes. So I feel like there was a failure on the gay part to properly inform of the rules of decorum.
Yeah.
And then I think secondly, like if a person, if just women just happen to find a leather bar, that could be understandable. But the fact that there was a person-to-person connection, especially of 30 years or so, there was a missed conversation that needed to happen before this person walked, trollop through the leather bar, messing up people's vibes with her light ass phone. So, but in terms of like women in general going to leather bars, I feel like the smell alone will keep them away.
But you know what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But some of the men they date, though, you be like,
smell like that. You're right. You're right. Because they don't be washing their hands, they lays their ass.
Let me tell you, because some of the women I know, I be like, you so fine, but how you with him?
I think I genuinely agree. Like, if you, especially like the Eagles of the world, like, I mean, that's a very specific bar within the gay community. And we all know, bottom line, what we might be either get into or seeing when we're there. And I agree that you might need to give a little preface to what we're about to step into, and don't be going in here acting any kind of way, kind of like your parents back in the day. Be like, don't be touching nothing, don't be doing that. You might have to do that to your friends before you get in there.
You suck it. I mean,
I mean, they might want to. So because like, and this is the hard thing, and we've kind of always talked about this. It's just like, as much as we want gay to not be a thing, like an issue, sometimes you still want your community in your own space, Yeah. And sometimes when you see, because like he even said, the person sent another video that I'm looking through the comments of like another girl at another leather bar, and she's like up on stage dancing for all the attention and stuff like that. And he says, taking that fault line, no, boys are getting blowjobs in the corner by the fire pit. Why is she here? Just saying. And she's like literally dancing on the stage. So stuff like that is just like, you've seen it like the bachelorette parties at the gay bars and things like it's like they're fighting for the spotlight because they're so used to being maybe fawned over and things like that at straight locations. But in this location, this is not your scene, boo-boo. This is not your scene. Turn that bright ass light off. Like, trying to get my dick sucked down here, and you just showing everybody. Maybe I want everybody to see whatever, and not I corrupt. Well, I mean, I would, but the proverbial I. But so that's the part where it kind of rubs me a little wrong way, because it's just like there's just rules and regulations to the game of being in a gay leather bar that you are fucking up now, and now you're rubbing, like Jarrell said, like killing the vibe and rubbing me the wrong way, because you're in our space, even though we want you inclusive, but you're in our space. Shit.
I think I think for me, like, because I never look at it like fighting for the spotlight. Like I said before, I see it more of as it finally being a way for them to kind of let their hair down without having to worry about someone coming for them. You know what I'm saying? Because when a woman goes to a gay bar, unless she's fine, we ain't speaking to them. They get to go there and they're the fly on the walls, and that's why they end up being like that, because I think they know that they're not going to be hit on in the way that they may be that aggressive.
They're in a safer space.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but at the end of the day, it's still our space, and I just feel bad because how do you create a space like that for women that still also has inclusivity without it then being taken over by straight dudes? Because the truth of the fact is, a lot of straight dudes ain't coming to the gay bar because their booty holes too tight, and they be like, "Ooh, I don't know, oh my god, everyone wants me," what ain't even the fucking case. But that's the reason why a lot of straight dudes don't come to the gay bars, is because they're like, "Oh no, I don't want to be around that." So I just can't imagine straight women creating a space and it not being bombarded with straight dudes, because that's how men are. They're trash. So
but let us be trash at the leather gay bar. Shit.
I just want to preference too, by the way, the Eagle in Minneapolis, which is where the writer is from.
Yes.
Okay, we do have women that goes to the Eagle, but mostly they are part of the community. They have their homework
Yes.
because, like the softball league, a lot of the
Right.
teams do fundraisers at the Eagle. So a
Mhm.
lot of straight women that go there know, okay, mind your business.
And it
You
looks like
know,
this eagle story is from the one in New York, which is a whole nother. And there's different
yeah,
levels of eagles,
It's
yeah,
by the way.
hmm yeah.
and this is the eaglest of the
The eagle,
eagles.
it is the eaglest of the eagle. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl.
I, and I know we've talked about this almost at nausea, but you know, I am a bit conflicted with this notion that, you know, cisgender straight women are infiltrating gay spaces because they feel safe.
Yeah.
And that to me feels like part of the reason why I don't, this is just Dewan talking, and you don't have to agree with me or whatever, because I didn't ask you for your opinion, but this is our Ask Auntie, so I'm gonna tell you. I don't have a lot of straight women friends, but I do have straight women friends. I don't have a lot of them.
Right.
I have very few. And the reason for that is because I find that I am energy attracted to women who are independent.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because the last thing that I want is to be around some chick that's like, oh, we should be friends so you can help me get dressed, or we can go shopping together. Like, bitch, I am not your accessory. I'm not a goddamn dog. So while there may be other gays out there, and if you're triggered by this, I'm sorry. You know, it's just not my ministry at all. And I'm not, no shade to you and what works for you. But for me, I'm not about to be some accessory to somebody else's life. And I'm damn sure not about to be an accessory to some straight woman's wife who needs help getting clothes on. Sorry, not gonna do it. No. So I do take a little bit of an issue in community. Let me know if I'm wrong or if you feel similar or whatever.
I just want a follow-up question. I guess, how does that correlate to the bar?
Well, what I was saying is that I don't like the notion that straight women are using gay men. And so by going to gay bars and being in our spaces, they're using our spaces to make them feel safe. And I feel conflicted about that, because in your pursuit of you trying not to be hit on other people, you're dancing on tables and fucking up my vibe over here when I'm just trying to get a cocktail.
Literally a cocktail. Yeah, no, it is a
so I'm conflicted.
Because like on one hand, you want them to feel safe. You want them to be safe. But then on the other hand, it's like, I no longer feel like I could bring my entirety to this bar because your energy is kind of not meshing with my energy right now.
We all
that space is what that particular space is for.
We done all had a drink or two knocked out of our hand because some drunk ass white girl, excuse me, but let's be clear, the kind of girls that we're talking about are, they can't handle themselves. So they come out and show out in our place, then they end up ass up on the floor, face on the floor with all the other stuff that's going on the floor, whatever, you know, because you can't hold your little Shirley Temples. And now I gotta miss out on drinking on my cocktail. No, I'm not.
Sound like he's about to say jerking on my cocktail.
I guess I've just had like several different experiences, like, because that's never been my experience. And I guess because when I go out, I really don't check for no motherfucking body. When I go out and I'm just with the people that I'm with. And the only thing I'm checking for is danger and safety at that point. That's the only thing else that I'm concerned when I go out. I'm not going to people watch. I'm not going to try to talk to other people. I'm the type of person that when I go out, I'm going there just to be focused with the people that I came there with and create those memories with other people. So I guess I don't really check for a lot of shit from other people. And I guess I really don't pay much attention to girls. I've had more horrible experiences with other gays at the bars than I have with girls. So that's my experience.
And just to be clear, I'm not saying that every time I'm going out, I'm like
Oh no, I didn't
scoping
say
the room
that.
to see how. No, I know,
yeah.
but I want look. We got listeners, and they be
Yeah.
like dissecting
They
all
be
the
trying it.
conversations,
Right.
and they want to come for us in the DM. So let's just
Yeah.
make it all the way clear.
But yeah,
Let's make it all the way clear.
I've had more issues with other gays in gay bars than I have ever with women in the gay bars. So I
Mhm.
guess that's why it doesn't bother me, because the ratio outweighs it. My experiences, my fucked up ruined experiences have not been greater because of women. It's been greater because of other gay people at the clubs. So for
So maybe
me,
the
I guess I
answer.
don't care.
So maybe the answer is in us gays. If we plan on bringing our straight female friends
Mhm.
to something like a leather gay bar, which is very specific and different than the gay
Yes.
bar.
Yes.
Please preface them. Mind your damn fucking business.
Mhm.
Yes.
Don't be in there shining no damn light, because now you are taking away from our safe space. You
Yes.
should be adding to the safe space, not taking.
Yes.
I feel like this shit needs to be like a questionnaire, like
Have you been here before?
Have you tried poppers before? Do you know what this
What's up,
is
Pam?
like? Leave my girl alone. I love me some Pam.
What's up, Pam?
I love me some Pam.
Like,
I can't wait to see her. She comes out to Seattle, so I can't wait to see her. Yes, that's my girl.
But yeah, like there definitely should be some guidelines beforehand. I definitely want straight women to feel safe, because I get it, men are trash.
Absolutely.
However, add to the situation. Don't take. And,
yeah.
And so
don't let your escape from being harassed by men to go to be a harasser of men.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a word. That's a word. So that's a good question here for Pride Month. Continue to send your questions to aya@minorityareport.com or DM us. DMing seems to be the easiest way for a lot of folks, but every once in a while we get them ones in the email. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, hold on. Sorry. That was 2 months ago.